Experienced medical malpractice lawyer, Charlip Law Group LC, medical negligence attorney. North Miami medical malpractice attorneys. Helping medical malpractice victims receive compensation for medical malpractice injuries. Charlip Law Group, LC understands the area of medical malpractice/medical negligence and other serious injuries. Seasoned trial lawyers and staff are uniquely qualified to handle a wide range of matters from wrongful death, brain injuries, misdiagnosis, and surgical errors to complex litigation involving medical issues. Multi-million-dollar verdicts and claims that have been recovered on behalf of our clients are a testament to Charlip Law Group's success. Almost 100,000 deaths and countless other problems causing serious debilitating injuries occur every year in this country as a result of medical mistakes. However, less than 10% of these cases are pursued through our justice system. To ensure that negligent healthcare providers are held accountable for their actions, victims of medical malpractice must pursue their legal rights. It is up to all of us to act as watchdogs of the medical community in order to save other potential medical malpractice victims from the heartache you are experiencing. Charlip Law Group, LC takes into consideration each client's personal plight, addressing the facts and circumstances of each case on an individual basis. We use our expertise and experience to weigh the benefits of each claim and chances for success. We guide you through the litigation process, keeping you informed every step of the way. As experienced attorneys, we offer you the skill, experience, knowledge, and the ability to most effectively present your case. What damages can you recover for a medical malpractice case? Depending on how severe your injuries were and whether the negligence of a medical professional resulted in your death, you or your family may be entitled either to economic, non-economic, or punitive damages. Medical expenses. This includes all past and future medical expenses such as ER visits, doctor's appointments, and others. Lost wages and earning capacity. You could be eligible for compensation if your injury forces you to take a time out from work or prevents you from returning to work. Pain and suffering. This refers to the amount of physical pain and suffering you have suffered from your injuries. The extent of your injuries will determine the severity and type. Emotional distress from your injuries such as anxiety and fear, depression, fear, and mental suffering, are also considered pain and suffering damages. Loss of consortium. In certain instances, the spouse of a victim of medical malpractice could be entitled to damages. These damages may include loss of companionship or sexual relations. These damages are usually awarded to victims who have sustained a permanent, life-altering injury. You may also be entitled to punitive damages in addition to the damages already mentioned. How to choose the best Miami medical malpractice lawyer for medical negligence. Here are 3 things you should look out for when choosing an attorney to meet your needs. Although it may seem obvious, it is important to verify the credentials of any medical malpractice lawyers you are considering. Do they have the financial and human resources necessary to handle this type of case? Florida is a highly specialized state in medical malpractice. Personal injury cases that involve planes, trains, or automobiles are not able to be filed at the same time as personal injury cases. You must ensure that you comply with all laws to protect doctors from lawsuits. Otherwise, your case could be dismissed. Your case must be reviewed by an expert and that expert must sign an affidavit. After that, the entire pre-suit process must be completed. A good medical malpractice lawyer will be able to help you navigate the legal maze and get your case to court. This is an important question. These types of experts are extremely valuable, so we recommend looking for the best qualified firms. You can be sure that the expert handling your case is reliable and stable. Who can file for a medical malpractice lawsuit or a medical malpractice claim? Patients who have been seriously injured by medical malpractice can be advocates for themselves and learn about the process and requirements. They can seek damages awards and settlements to pay their medical bills and compensate for lost income. In any medical malpractice lawsuit, both the plaintiff and their medical malpractice attorney need to establish the following elements. A duty was owed to the patient. This applies when a hospital, medical provider, or other entity undertakes the patient's treatment. There was a breach of duty. The hospital or other medical provider failed to adhere to the relevant standard. The breach caused the injury. Legally speaking, medical malpractice must be the proximate cause of the injury. These are losses, whether financial, physical, or emotional, that result from a negligent act or omission. A victim of medical negligence, along with certain family members, can recover damages. This includes reduced wages due to a disability, severe suffering, and emotional distress related to injuries or diminished enjoyment of one's life. Seeking the legal advice of experienced Miami medical malpractice lawyers for medical negligence. When faced with a serious physical injury, it's difficult to know where to turn first. In spite of your suffering and confusion, your first step should be to contact an experienced medical malpractice lawyer. Your case begins immediately after your injury. Knowing what to say to insurance adjusters, what not to say, as well as how to navigate proper legal avenues are matters you should address with your attorney as soon as possible. Call us today at 305-354-9313 to schedule a consultation.